Uh, Today on the Messy Garage, we're gonna make a response, a statement. I don't know. Hi, and welcome back to the Messy Garage, where we're super messy. This is not a setup. It's been crazy in the garage, and the garage works. So, anyway, I saw this video on Last Best Tool where he's talking about how Snap-on wins because they hold their value better. And here's the thing, for me, I'm all about, I own a number of Snap-on ratchets. I enjoy my Snap-on ratchets. Um, I have no hate for Snap-on at all. Other than I do think when you do the math for a technician, especially a young technician, this represents an investment in tools that's really hard to get back later. And what I'm talking about is, you save up for retirement. When it's time to put the wrenches down, the premium for these tools over something like an Icon tool is huge. It's huge. And just putting, that $100 a month, call it, into, a retirement account, an IRA or a Roth IRA, um, can literally wind up being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to you when it's time to put the wrenches down and retire. And, while, I believe in the quality of Snap-on, I do think they make outstanding tools, but Icon does too. And I'm not saying they're a full-on replacement for Icon. For Snap-on. They don't make everything Snap-on does. They don't have the individual item sales and the variety of tools that Snap-on does. But you do the math on a box, especially, and a set of ratchets and wrenches and those things, what I'll call core hand tools, non-specialty tools. That money invested early on, the difference between this at $160, something like that, and this at, call it 50. Let's just say there's $100 difference between this and this. That $100, even in 5 years, is $150 if you just put it in a Dow fund. It's $200 if you put it in QQQ, like a NASDAQ fund, in just 5 years. And then if you're young, you let that multiply up, and you do that $100 every month or more, as much as you can. It means when it's time to not wrench, that you're going to have a lot more money if you are more careful than just going whole hog on, tool truck tools. That's just the end of it. I see the value in Snap-on as a quality producer of tools, but when you do the math on this times however many ratchets you have, and $500 to $600 plus dollars on wrench sets times however many wrench sets you have to be a technician, that money adds up huge, especially, a box, thousands of dollars for a box. So I am offended, to be honest, by the idea that he's going to say Snap-on represents an investment, protection on your money. The upfront cost of that investment is not worth it. If you're doing this on a purely financial basis, buy this and suffer the difference and whatever else your coworkers might say about your non-Snap-on ratchet, and let the money difference, this plus the $100 difference, work for you in an investment account, especially a retirement account. That is a no-lose situation, I promise you, because the quality difference between this and this is not much. I mean, I do like the feel of the dual 80 mechanism. The 90 tooth mechanism in this Icon is still really nice. It is definitely a beefy and well-made tool. I don't really put a lot of stock in the test of failure, but in terms of feel and the all the work I've done with it, which is not a little bit, this has been great. Just like that. So anybody trying to make a financial preservation of value, the upfront cost absolutely takes that and crushes it. There's no way you can say this is a better financial decision than this. And especially outside. You might be able to. I don't believe in the truck model, if I'm honest. I think it's just might have made sense 30 years ago, but it doesn't make sense today overall for core tools. You're not going to make a financial case here. And I think it's, the fact that he found icon ratchets and whatever for, pennies on the dollar, fine. It makes even more sense to focus on these then at that point. And the 5-year return on investment for the $100 you'd save going here versus here more than pays for that for a lot of things. So don't buy into a financial calculation for Snap-on. There might be other reasons, but spending an extra $100 on a ratchet per ratchet or several $100s for each set of wrenches, nope, that's not a financial decision, not a calculation that's going to win. That's just all there is to it.